In Soaps.com's latest Young and Restless spoilers for Monday, September 16 through Friday, September 20, Billy puts his head together with Phyllis, Victoria's moral compass points to a big clash with Victor, and Sharon's deteriorating mental state leads to what may be a major turning point. Read on for the details on these teasers and more. Restless rant. Young and restless horror as Sharon's med mix-up leads to a killer climax. Plus, spoilers, new love triangle, and much more. Young and Restless spoilers week of September 16. If it's true what they say, and the only way out is through, Nick and Mariah will have to muddle forward after they learn troubling news, no doubt about Sharon. As Victoria makes a decision about her future with Cole, we'll have to add another entry in our photo gallery of her many loves. Though Daniel vows to protect Lucy, he may have his work cut out for him, especially with this twist looking ever likelier. Young and Restless spoilers for Tuesday, September 17. Though Sharon clears the air with Daniel, steering clear of one another might be the safer option. Never having been one to let grass grow beneath her feet, Phyllis plots her next move. Oh snap, Victor's handed a loss by, spoiler, get the deets. As Lucy seeks to extend brat summer into fall, review our new gallery of Soap's most incorrigible kids. Suddenly your own may not seem so obnoxious. Billy stands his ground with Chelsea, so if she thinks he's gonna forgive her, she can forget it. Transparency could be Victor's best bet for keeping his marriage solid. Yet he instead keeps a secret from Nikki. As Claire's feelings for Kyle continue to evolve, she confides in Cole. Victoria faces a moral dilemma. Should find so long as she doesn't ask herself, what would Daddy do? Will old feelings resurface when Phyllis strategizes with ex-lover Billy? He is on the rebound, and she has been going through quite a dry spell. Devin and Nate ignore Lily's sign reading, "If I want to know what you think, I'll ask," and give her unsolicited advice. Even in her dilapidated state of mind, Sharon is shrewd enough to cover her tracks. Victor loses patience with Victoria's need to help Billy. Nick seeks counsel to help Sharon. Will his efforts be in time, though? A bit late for this. Nonetheless, Adam and Chelsea fear their mistakes will add Connor to the list of people they've hurt. Maybe when Mariah catches Sharon in a lie, it will lead to the blonde finally getting the help she so desperately needs. As he continues to make one questionable move after another, join Soaps as we facepalm while looking through our newly expanded photo gallery of Billy Boy Abbott's most massive missteps. Young and the Restless spoilers. Will Sharon's delusions lead to a dangerous outcome? In The Young and the Restless, September 16, 2024. Sharon faces a harsh reality while Chelsea makes a disturbing discovery. In the upcoming episode of The Young and the Restless on Monday, September 16, Sharon Newman takes a risky step by engaging with a figure from her past, Cameron Kirsten. Meanwhile, Chelsea Lawson stumbles upon something unsettling about her son Connor's views on her relationship with Adam Newman. Sharon's confrontation with Cameron. Sharon Newman will be seen at the coffee house, having a tense conversation on the patio with Cameron Kirsten, who appears to be there in the flesh. However, it soon becomes clear that this Cameron is merely a manifestation of Sharon's inner turmoil. As the episode unfolds, Cameron pushes Sharon to accept that he's just a projection of her vengeful desires. He will challenge Sharon to stop pretending she's detached from the dark thoughts he's voicing, even suggesting that some part of her wishes harm on Daniel Romalotti Jr. This confrontation raises the possibility of Sharon's erratic behavior being witnessed by others, such as Nick Newman, Mariah Copeland, or Faith Newman. If someone sees Sharon talking to a figment of her imagination, it could lead to concerns about her mental health. Chelsea's unsettling discovery. Meanwhile, Connor Newman seems to be unfazed by Adam Newman's recent split from Sally Spectra, believing that his parents, Adam and Chelsea, are the ones who truly belong together. Although Connor doesn't intend to play matchmaker, his honest expressions about wanting a united family may nudge Adam and Chelsea closer. Chelsea, however, will soon overhear a conversation between Connor and Adam, leading to an unsettling realization. She has been downplaying her connection with Adam in an attempt to move forward with Billy Abbott, but this incident forces her to confront her lingering feelings for Adam. With both Adam and Chelsea now single, they will have to seriously consider the possibility of a reunion. As Sharon grapples with her internal demons and Chelsea faces the truth about her feelings for Adam, the young and the restless promises intense drama in the days ahead. Will Sharon's delusions lead her down a dangerous path, and could Chelsea and Adam find their way back to each other? Tune in to find out how these storylines unfold. The young and the restless spoilers. How far will Sharon go? Be ready for anything in this week's The Young and the Restless spoilers. Lily is stunned by Billy's latest move. Chelsea overhears Connor's shocking comment, and Sharon continues to spiral out of control as she tries to resist her latest impulse. Lily is surprised to see Phyllis with Billy until she introduces herself. "I am Abbott-Chancellor's new CUO," Phyllis reveals, extending her hand. Ignoring her hand, Lily just looks past Phyllis to Billy to flatly respond, "Wow, Billy has been pushing everyone else away lately, so how long will Phyllis last in this position? And will the redhead pose a potential problem for Lily and Victor's plan to take Billy down?" At the CGAC, Connor and Adam are having a meal and discussing recent events. And it seems like Connor isn't that upset about his father's relationship problems. "You and Sally were great together," the kid admits, "but you and Mom, what you had, it was something more." Of course, that's when Chelsea happens to walk up and overhear. Will Connor continue trying to bring his parents back together? Anyone else looking out at the Crimson Lights patio would see Sharon sitting by herself. But she sees that bloody vision of Cameron taunting her to do terrible things. "What you were suggesting," Sharon points out, "is repulsive." But Cameron reminds her that he's not really there. "It's not my idea," he argues. "It's all yours." What could this repulsive new idea be? And will Sharon actually go through with it? What's up with Sharon's bear on Young and the Restless? The Young and the Restless showed Sharon snatching Faith's gift from Phyllis. Faith received an adorable teddy bear from Phyllis when she was hospitalized, which Sharon has had with her ever since. We suspect there's something more to this bear than meets the eye. Phyllis brought Faith a teddy bear when she was hospitalized after her car accident with Lucy Romolotti. As fans already know, Sharon hasn't been acting like herself lately. Ever since her medication was changed, she's had a short fuse. The sweet gift rubbed her the wrong way. In the September 11th episode, Sharon took the teddy bear home with her. Maria Copeland noticed the new gift at Sharon's. During the episode, she asked her mom if it was hers. Sharon quickly tossed it aside and said nothing about it. Sharon could do even something more sinister with the bear. The sight of it could cause her to rip it up into shreds. If Faith finds out, she'll have proof that something is wrong with her mom. Faith might not be the only one who feels uncomfortable. Maria could also find out what happened to the teddy bear and alert Nick to the situation. There's a reason Sharon's annoyed with Faith's gift. Recent episodes showed that she still has animosity towards Phyllis. The two women never got along, but they agreed to keep things civvy. Many of Sharon's outbursts have been towards Phyllis. Sharon doesn't want her around her daughter. The teddy bear symbolizes Faith's bond with Phyllis. Sharon is desperate to regain control of her family. She fantasized about getting Nick back, and she even fantasized about a world where Danny died instead of Cassie. Then there's the whole fantasy of dead Cameron following her around everywhere. Sharon's increasingly out-of-control hallucinations could cause her to do more harm than good. The teddy bear is now a symbol of destruction. Things could turn deadly for Phyllis and her family if Sharon's family doesn't get her mental health under control. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Victor fires Audra. Jumps ship to Abbott-Chancellor with revenge on her mind. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers indicate that Audra Charles is walking a slippery slope at Newman Enterprises, one that could end up biting her if she isn't careful. Kyle Abbott recently ratted her out for telling Nate Hastings that Victor Newman was Glycade's secret investor. Of course, Kyle ran back to Victor to tell on his colleague right away, and Victor called Audra out on it all as soon as he got the opportunity. Audra tried to reason that she was romantically involved with Nate and used discretion. However, Victor wasn't hearing any of it. Now, Audra has a strike against her where Victor is concerned. She is fuming mad and seems to have a revenge scheme in the works for Kyle, but this could only land her in deeper hot water. What Audra doesn't realize is that Victor used her to gain access to Glycade, and Kyle is a far more important piece in his revenge plan against Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman. Kyle isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but Audra is certainly the expendable factor here in this equation. Victor will likely fire Audra in the days or possibly weeks ahead. There's even a chance that Laylee Winters could take her Glycade spot. This may have Audra swerving her revenge plans a tad, with Victor as the main focus and Kyle as a casualty. Could she approach Billy Abbott for a job? Nate and Audra have talked about the Newman versus Abbott feud before, so she knows that Abbott-Chancellor's success and Victor's inability to take over the company will get under the mustache's skin. She's also intuitive enough to know that Victor's revenge plans don't only include Jack, but Billy too. Of course, Billy is a few employees down at Abbott-Chancellor, so he'll jump at the chance to score someone as smart and business-savvy as Audra. He wants to be the one who calls all the shots, but he'll think of some swanky title at the company to make Audra feel important. Plus, now that Phyllis Summers has a role at AC, there's an opportunity for conflict between the redhead and the brunette, as there's bad blood between them, thanks to Summer Newman. Y&R spoilers suggest that the plot twists will continue in this storyline as Victor's feud with Jack and Billy heats up this fall. Will Audra jumping ship to Abbott-Chancellor be one of them? CDL offers the most up-to-date Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, and news, so visit this site regularly as your best source for Y&R information. Young and Restless Victor is finally dealt a losing hand by a wild card in his own family. It's a foregone conclusion that Victor will take Chancellor away from Billy, or is it? One Young and Restless teaser suggests that things may take a turn. If our hunch is correct, the wild card in the mustache family will make a move that will all but guarantee he'll finally come out on the losing end of a business endeavor. While Victor's reasons for wanting to take over the former Chancellor Industries, now Abbott-Chancellor, are being painted as altruistic, there's a lot more to the story. Sure, he wants to protect his late friend Catherine's legacy, but this all started when Lily was still there looking out for the Duchess' interests. There's absolutely a personal element to this scheme, and it involves the Black Knight's well-known loathing of Billy Boy Abbott. Victor can't stand Jack's younger brother, who was married to his daughter Victoria. Despite the Abbott being his grandchildren's father, he's still out to get him. One could argue that sticking it to Billy is Victor's actual motivation for the takeover plan, although he's not wrong in his view that his former son-in-law could tank the company. For reasons unknown to us, because she's not on screen, Jill suddenly decided that her son was finally fit to run a large conglomerate without turning it upside down. We want to have faith that she knew what she was doing, but it's difficult given that Billy's largely spiraled since taking the reins. Or has he? As Victoria once warned her family, perhaps it's a bad idea to underestimate her ex-husband. Billy firing Lily seemed unhinged, but she had admitted to plotting to push him out the door, so maybe it was a smart move on his part. Letting Chance walk out the door may have hit us in our feels, but he wasn't willing to commit to the CEO's vision and wasn't a great fit in the corporate world, even if he looked fantastic in his Fenwar suit. Is it possible Billy knows what he's doing? The preview indicates that Billy will go ahead and hire Phyllis as his COO following her pitch in the club bar. This indicates that he knows he can't be successful without help. Speaking of help, Billy may be about to receive some assistance from an unlikely source, his ex-wife. Young and Restless spoilers suggest that Victoria will face a moral dilemma, and we have to wonder if she'll decide to alert Billy that Lily is working with Victor to bring him down. This could give Billy the heads-up he needs to stave off Victor and Lily's attempt to scuttle the deal with the AI firm he has his heart set on. If Billy lands the deal and pulls off a successful launch, Victor will be handed a loss, all thanks to Victoria. Victoria is the wild card in this scenario, as she's never been comfortable with her father's plan to ruin things for her children's dad, even if it is to give her mother what she wants. Of course, Victoria's moral dilemma may not involve Billy, but her mother. Vicky walked in on Victor's meeting with Lily, and her corporate spidey senses told her that dear old dad was being shifty. She was correct. If she takes these suspicions to her mother, well, that could cause problems of a whole different type for the mustache. Either way, Victoria's crisis of conscience ain't gonna be good for Victor. We're sure of it. What do you think is going on here? Let us know in the comments.